Righty, welcome on in, everybody. You guys already know who it is. Patriots Global back here with another video. And in this one, we are going to be talking about the long-awaited video all week long here. The New England Patriots Week 10 winners and losers from their very unfortunate loss here in an international game on the road in Germany against the Indianapolis Colts. That now drops them to 2-8 heading into the bye week. So, guys, let's roll that Patriots Global intro and hop into today's video. We do, of course, start the video. We have about 6 winners and losers here today, but make sure you guys do leave a big like. Hit that like button on your way in, okay? It tremendously helps support the channel. This channel, guys, it can't run without your support. And the best way, or one of the best ways I should say, in supporting the channel that is completely free and takes absolutely no time is by hitting that thumbs up button. We usually have about 1,000 people watching per video for the most part. Views have been down a little bit because the team's been down, but for the most part, we usually have about 1,000 views per video, and lately we're not even getting 100 likes sometimes. So guys, it would mean the world if you could support the channel in order for this video to get pushed out to the YouTube algorithm and this channel to continue to see success. If you guys want more videos like this, you want breakdowns, you guys have to support the channel, and I know you guys will. So make sure on your way in that you guys do that. But let's talk about my first winner of this game, okay? Let me pull up the edit real quick, because my first winner here is going to be Demario Douglas yet again. In some ways, I'm kind of at a crossroad with what I want to do here with Demario Douglas, because do I want to continue to add Demario Douglas as a winner, or do I kind of just want to suck it up and say, well, Demario Douglas is your #1 wide receiver. He's quite literally the only receiver that's going to give you production from this point on for the rest of the season. So, like, no duh, he's going to be the guy that's most implemented in the offense, who's going to come out with the most production. So I've been back and forth with myself, but at the end of the day, he's a 6th-round pick. A rookie 6th-round pick that is being plugged in as the Patriots wide receiver 1, when realistically he shouldn't even be the team's wide receiver 2 in his first season, yet he is still being able to put up production when he's going up against the best defensive backs that opposing teams have, when sometimes he's even getting double teamed. So I feel like he does still deserve to be in this discussion. Now, this week, Demario Douglas, for the 2nd straight week, does lead the New England Patriots in receiving yards. This week, targeted 8 times, 6 receptions, 84 total yards, with a long reception of 30 yards. Like I said, I think it's only a matter of time before we see Demario Douglas put up about 100 yards or more. And of course, finally get into the end zone, as surprisingly, we have not seen him do so far this season. Little quick tip: if you are a fantasy player, if you're able to get Demario Douglas on your fantasy team, do it, because again, he is the source of any type of New England Patriots production at the end of the day, and yet again, putting up over 80 yards on the week. But let's hop into my next winner, and that is going to be the New England Patriots run game. You know that you are a winner, or you know that you're a loser, when I talk about them in groups. And what I mean is that talking about the New England Patriots run game in general versus naming just one specific player should really go to show just how much the Patriots run game has advanced. I feel like we're finally starting to see the run game that we expected to see week 1. And if this was the run game that we got all season long, we're talking about some of these games being wins for the Patriots rather than losses, especially those close games that they played early on in the season. We're seeing that vintage Ramondre Stevenson that we've known to love over the last couple of years. We're finally seeing Zeke Elliott get more carries. I feel like we're seeing a fresh Zeke Elliott too that we haven't necessarily seen even when he was in Dallas over the last 1 or 2 seasons. This week, and I'm so happy that Bill O'Brien finally listened, and not even to the fan base, but listened to Mac Jones and getting these running backs more implemented. This week, they had a total of 30 rush attempts, 33 rush attempts. It was 36, but I am not going to include Mac Jones' 3 rush attempts. I don't really think they mean anything to the overall rushing attack of this offense. Ramondre Stevenson, 20 carries. Zeke Elliott, 13 carries. Ramondre Stevenson in those 20 carries, 88 total yards, 0 touchdown, long run of 10 yards. Zeke Elliott, 13 attempts, 54 total yards, long run of 9 yards. I want to continue to see some of these snap counts go up a little bit. I still think Ramondre could get a few more, but even more so, I want to see Zeke Elliott get more than 13 snaps a game. Now, he's finally getting past that 10 mark, but I think he is a good change of pace back that, like I said several times this season in post-game videos, he's a guy that's very hard to get down behind the line of scrimmage. So when you're in games with great defensive lines and great defensive players that this offensive line has to go against, the best running back to utilize is a guy that's not going to be easy to stop behind the line. So I understand why Ramondre is going to be the bell cow back here, but I do want to continue to see Zeke Elliott get some more attempts and not just stopping at 13, but this is definitely very good progress that we have seen so far. Even again from Bill O'Brien, who before this game was only allowing guys like Zeke to have 10 carries max and Ramondre to have 12 to 15 max. So let's get on here, though, to my final winner of this game. Before we hop in, speaking of the New England Patriots offensive run game, I thought their ability to stop the run game from a defensive standpoint, their run defense, was absolutely spectacular in this game. As Patriots fans, even over the last couple of seasons, we've seen what Jonathan Taylor can do firsthand. I mean, 2 years ago, Mac Jones' rookie year, the game that essentially sent the Patriots off the cliff into being a nose first into the ground dynasty came in that Colts game, right? Where Jonathan Taylor rushed for over 120 yards against this team. I think that the combination, the 1-2 punch here between Jonathan Taylor and Moss for the Colts is one of the best 1-2 punches, if not the best rushing attack from a 1-2 punch in the entire National Football League. Jonathan Taylor for the Colts, they thought that he was going to be out. They thought he was going to be traded, right? So they bring in Zach Moss. He ends up being the guy that is their bell cow running back. He's a guy that's taken over for them and doing so at a very efficient level. And then you have Jonathan Taylor, who ends up getting that contract extension and is also playing at a high level. So you have two running backs that anywhere in the league are easily number one running backs in the NFL. In this game, they held Jonathan Taylor on 23 carries to just 69 yards with a long run of 10 yards. He also did put up one touchdown early on in the game. That was the opening offensive drives for Indianapolis, where, who was it? It was Anthony Jennings kind of lost the edge, didn't know what was going on, terrible situational awareness, essentially just let Jonathan Taylor walk in the end zone for a touchdown. But as for Zach Moss, I don't understand why he was so criminally underutilized in this game, but only one carry, 2 yards. Gardner Minshew did also have 2 carries, but I'm not going to ultimately include that. So 24 rush attempts between Jonathan Taylor and Zach Moss, and that goes for about 70 yards, 1 touchdown, and that long run, again, coming from Jonathan Taylor for 10 yards. This game could have easily gotten away from the Patriots, especially with the rushing attack that has been very good in the league so far this season, opposite from what we saw against the Patriots run defense here in week 10. But now let's hop on over to those losers. I got a quick question for you. Do any of you guys want to go to a Patriots game this season? Maybe a Red Sox, maybe a Bruins game, or maybe you want to go to see a theater, right? Maybe you want to go see a comedy show. I'm sure a lot of you want to go see a concert, right? But maybe, just maybe, you cannot find those tickets because it's just unfortunately not in your budget, and maybe you just gave up. Now, this is something that has happened to me several times. I've even told you guys about it firsthand. And I mean, this even happened as of late when my absolute favorite band announced a last-minute event right near my house. I was scared I was going to miss out on it, but because of Game Time, I did not have to miss out on it. So big shout out over to Game Time to make sure that I did not miss a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And now you guys also do not have to miss out on that opportunity now that I am partnering up here with Game Time. Game Time is the fastest and the easiest way to buy tickets for all of your sporting events, comedy shows, concerts, and again, even those of you who like the theater. With killer last-minute deals, all-in prices, views from your seat, and the best price guaranteed, Game Time takes the guesswork out of you having to buy those tickets. And at the end of the day, who wants unneeded anxiety and stress when you're booking tickets for the best night out. Now, I've used probably every single ticket buying source that you could think of, and by far the best has been Game Time, easily. Not only do they have the cleanest layout that is extremely easy for anybody to use, but they also show me exactly what my view will be like from the seat that I select. You never have to worry again about, is your event going to be too far from where you're sitting, or is it going to be too close from where you are going? About you guys, but the most important thing for me is getting the best deal when purchasing my tickets. And Game Time will actually show you what the best price is at that time for your specific event. Game Time even guarantees that you will get the lowest price every single time that you use their app and make a purchase. They even have free cancellation at any time and job loss protection. Game Time is also the only app that gives you absolute peace of mind. And as long as you guys know the event that you want, you'll be in and out of the app within 2 clicks and tickets to your next show. And what made me most excited to work with Game Time is that they are truly for the people, right? They don't believe in wasting your time. And they also believe in saving you as much money as humanly possible. I mean, they are absolutely obsessed, and I mean obsessed with saving you guys money. They have tickets, or they have deals rather, on tickets right up to the start of the event. And they even have deals still going on an hour after your event has already started. You guys can find exclusive flash and sponsored deals for all of your events. And with zone deals, you guys can pick the section, and Game Time will pick your seats for an average of 18% savings. And the Game Time guarantee means that you guys will get the best price. But let's say you do find a seat in the same section and the same row for less money. Game Time will actually credit you 110% of the difference. Guys, take the guesswork out of buying tickets. It's supposed to be a fun night out, not a stressful one. So if you want a stress-free getaway, make sure that you guys are using Game Time. Working with the channel today, we've partnered up to give you guys an exclusive deal. So if you guys hit the link in the description below or go to your app store, you download Game Time, right? Once you're in the app, you are going to use that promo code Pats Global, as right now you can see on the screen. That is Pats Global, PATSGLOBAL, for $20 off. $20 off any event you go to for your first purchase. Again, guys, super easy. You just download the app, make an account, go in and use that promo code Pats Global, PATSGLOBAL. Download Game Time right now, guys, for the lowest price and last minute tickets. Let's get on with the video, because while we were able to finally have a couple of winners, we, of course, do have losers. When you lose a game, you're going to have losers. And our first one here is going to be Bill Belichick. Come on down to our losers list. You, my friend, were a massive, massive loser from this game. I mean, since this game has ended, I don't know how many rumors have come out about Bill Belichick being released or Bill Belichick being traded. We literally have teams that are reported of having interest already in trading for Bill Belichick, which will be a video that is going to be coming out shortly. My biggest gripe with Bill Belichick in this game was the benching of Mac Jones. Look, did Mac Jones deserve to be benched? Sure. Okay, Mac Jones did not play a good game. And trust me, we're going to be talking about Mac Jones in this video. But it's the way in which Bill Belichick did it. It's the way, and even after the game, Bill Belichick is going about Mac Jones, and it seems like he's going to be the guy that does start for the Patriots after the bye week is over. You still were in a position to win the game. Now, Mac Jones had a terrible throw that should have put the Patriots in a position to likely come out with the win in this game. In the fourth quarter, with just over 2 minutes, being down by 4 points, the New England Patriots could have been up by 3, but because Mac Jones can't put the ball in the right place, the Patriots are in a position where they end up losing the game. But down by 4 still, the Patriots are gifted another opportunity on offense. What does Bill Belichick do? He decides that he is going to bench the Patriots' best possibility of winning that game to put in Bailey Zappi, who clearly was not expecting to be in this game, who hadn't played a real valuable snap in weeks. And you know what? You could see just how flustered Bailey Zappi was, because even he didn't think he was going to get the opportunity to win the Patriots game when Mac Jones, outside of that interception, didn't play a terrible game. And now it seems like Bill Belichick, after benching the starting quarterback, only down by 4, in a pivotal moment where you have to go down the field, and he decided to bench the starting quarterback, the more talented quarterback, to go with a backup quarterback that he cut 2 times already, and no other team in the NFL wanted as their starting or backup quarterback. But now Bill Belichick is going to try to put in that same benched quarterback in Mac Jones for the rest of the season. He doesn't know what he's doing anymore, and it's absolutely clear. Bill Belichick, you are a loser on my list. But let's get in with the next loser here. That's going to be Mac Jones. Now, I stick behind what I said. I stick behind every single thing that I said about Mac Jones, even after this game. Outside of the interception, he wasn't terrible, okay? Did he have some questionable throws? Sure. But other than that, he wasn't bad. You even look at his statistics by the end of this game, if it pops up here, Mac Jones, 15 for 20. He only missed 5 throws all game long. He didn't fumble the ball. He didn't throw an interception until that absolutely horrendous interception, which was arguably the worst of his entire career in a game-winning moment. Stats finished 15 for 20, 170 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception, and was sacked 5 times. Had a 50% pressure rate going into halftime. I don't think that Mac Jones played a terrible game like many other people do, but when you throw that interception in a position to have your team win the game, to throw that interception the way you did with 3 defenders coming right at you when Gesicki's wide open in the end zone, you don't have to throw a perfect ball. You don't have to throw it into a tight window. As long as it's in the area, the catch radius of Mike Gesicki, he's going to catch it because no defender is around him to break up the pass. All you have to do is put it in his catch radius. And what do? In a game-winning drive opportunity, you throw the worst interception of your career that got you benched and essentially put you in a position to where you're very unlikely to be back with this organization next year. Very, 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 very bad look for Mac Jones. And it's really the reason he's a loser on this list is the fact that that one specific play is essentially what got him benched and essentially has his job now in question. But moving on to my final loser of this game, it is going to be the pass blocking. The pass blocking was absolutely horrendous for the Patriots. Run blocking improved, but that is the only thing from the offensive line that was improved in this game. Like I said, Mac Jones sacked 5 times. 4 of those 5 sacks coming on a crucial 3rd down moment. 50% pressure rate alone going into halftime. So let's break down each player for the Patriots here that contributed in terrible pass protection here for the quarterback under center. Michael Onwenu, 1 hurry, 1 pressure. Connor McDermott, 2 hurries, 2 pressures. David Andrews, 1 sack, 1 hurry, 2 pressures. Cole Strange, 1 sack, 1 quarterback hit, 2 hurries, 4 pressures. Sidy Sow, 1 sack, 2 quarterback hits, 1 pressure, 1 hurry and 4 pressures. Vidarian Lowe, who played 6 snaps in this game, just 6 snaps, allowed 1 hurry, 1 pressure, and then Ramondre Stevenson allowing 1 sack and 1 pressure. You cannot win games. You cannot win football games with that type of O-line stat, with that type of pressure allowing. I don't care who the quarterback is now. I don't care who the quarterback is in the future. When you allow your offensive line to play the way that this Patriots O-line did against the Colts, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. This is something that we've seen be better at times this season. This is something that we've seen, like this past week, be the Achilles heel to the New England Patriots offense. Something that quite arguably needs to be the number one priority this offseason is fixing this offensive line. Whether it's for Mac Jones, whether it's for a new quarterback, whether it's for the running game, in all phases of the offense, getting this O-line figured out will help us out significantly. But these are going to be my 6 winners and losers from the New England Patriots Week 10 loss in Germany against the Indianapolis Colts. What are your guys' thoughts? Let me know in the comment section below. Sound off. I want to hear about it. Who did I not include? Who was I too harsh on? Let me know in the comment section below. Remember to leave a big like on the video on your way out. And of course, subscribe to the channel for all of your New England Patriots news. As always, I do appreciate you guys for watching. Most importantly, never forget,